The transaction details for each charge on your account must be reviewed for accuracy and supported with documentation. This process begins when a charge is made, so be sure to get an itemized receipt each time. As purchases are made, you may find it easy to snap a picture of the receipt on your phone and save it in your photos. Otherwise, you'll need to scan and save a separate file for each receipt on your computer or laptop. Before we get into the details, there are a few things to keep in mind. A best practice is to take care of this process on an ongoing basis as transactions are posted, or at least weekly. The deadline for completion is by no later than the 7th of the month for transactions occurring in the previous month. Most of the information covered in this training video can be found in the Help menu for PaymentNet. Exceptions to this are rare references to PRS-specific policies and procedures. There are 4 pieces of information needed for each charge: an itemized receipt, which may be completed from your mobile device, a cost allocation to the appropriate PRS budget, an expense description so approvers can understand the purpose of your purchase, a check mark indicating your review is complete. Now we'll examine each item in detail. The instructions in this video are for accessing PaymentNet from your desktop or laptop computer. Additional instructions for using the mobile browser are covered in a separate video. As payments are posted, you can access them from the PaymentNet main dashboard after your login. If you have multiple roles in our organization, be sure the cardholder role is selected. In the Transactions section, you will see Transactions for Review. Click on the View link to see the transactions list. On the transaction list screen, there will be the list of all charges posted and ready for review. Click on the row you wish to review first to open the transaction details. Our first step will be to upload the receipt. From your desktop or laptop, click on the Receipts tab. Click on the Attach Receipt button. The Upload Receipt pop-up box and form appears. Click on the Browse button to upload the saved receipt image from your files. No other information in this form is required, but you're welcome to add details. If you're missing a receipt, attempt to obtain a duplicate. If you're unable to do so, complete a lost receipt form and attach it in place of the receipt. Click the Upload Receipt button to add the image to the transaction. You should receive a confirmation message that the receipt has been successfully uploaded. Once the receipt is attached, a hyperlink is available to click and view the receipt image. Now let's add some other transaction details. These 3 steps are unavailable on a mobile device and must be completed on your desktop or laptop. Click on the General Information tab. In the Accounting Codes section, review the Cost Allocation Code options and choose the one that most accurately reflects the appropriate budget. Default codes are provided whenever possible. For instance, Resident Services Coordinators will not need to complete this step as default information will auto-populate. Enter an expense description in the Transaction Notes box to give your approver a better understanding of the purpose for this purchase. In the Approval Status section, click the Review box to let approvers know that the transaction receipt has been uploaded, details have been provided, and you've reviewed it for accuracy. Be sure to click the Save button to save your changes. The transaction review process is now complete for this transaction. It will move into your approver's queue. To move to the next transaction for review, click the Next Page arrow icon next to the transaction number, or click the Return to Transaction List hyperlink to view remaining transactions for review. For additional information regarding this topic, please click on Help for the page in question. You may also refer to the written instructions PRS has provided. If you suspect unauthorized activity on your account, call the number on the back of your card to report it immediately. Also, email the PRS Program Administrator, Crystal Gonzalez, cagonzalez@prspurpose.org as well. In our next video, we'll discuss how to add mileage expenses for authorized users.